You guys know how much I complain about the California's weather. Today is hot and I'm still wearing a beanie. So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm not doing any painting, although I am going to show you guys me painting this side of the car. I know I mentioned in the last video that I wasn't going to show it to you guys because it is the same thing over and over. I'm just going to put it on the time lapse to visually show you guys me painting this side. But today my goal is to correct this satin black paint job. I don't think I'm going to be sanding all the way down because this whole bottom side is nice and clear. It's only from the body line up that it's satin black. So I taped off right here real quick so I don't sand into the molding, and I'm going to sand where I left off, which is about here, and I'm going to go all the way down over here. Pretty much going to show you guys how I go about doing that. Now again, I am not a professional by any means. I've done it the way I've always done it on all of my cars. You can check out my wagon right here. I cut and polished this many years ago after we painted it, and it still looks amazing. So what I'm going to do as far as sanding this down, I'm going to use 1500 grit because that is the lowest that I have, and I'm not even going to touch it with 2000. I'm going to see how it works with the 1500 and if the lines still show up, which it didn't yesterday, right? I was in my room last night editing today's video, which you guys should have already seen 2 days ago. Knowing these orange peel existing on the car was bothering me a lot, and I had to come and do something about it today. So doing the pillar yesterday with the sanding block, man, that thing took forever. And today I'm gonna whip out my DA. Where is it at? My DA right here, and this one has the foam cushion in between, and I'm gonna use that with my 1500 grit right here, and this is 2000 underneath. So I'm gonna set you guys on the time lapse and start sanding this down in hopes of trying to polishing out and correct this paint job today. So I did a 1500 grit wet sand from where we left off yesterday all the way to the back of the quarter, and I had to pause real quick to kind of see how the 15 grit was going to look with a quick little polish. Right here you can see where I polished it out, but the 1500 grit didn't sand all the way through because I didn't really spend a lot of time in one spot. I just kind of moved through it quickly, chopped the layer down, and you know, get it all nice and smooth so we can achieve something like this. Now if you guys don't know, factory paint jobs come with a slight orange peel, so the way this is looking right now with 1500 grit and a polish, that's totally acceptable for me. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand this whole passenger side up until the molding. I'm going to leave the bottom part alone and just sand the whole top section and polish it out, because you can see right here up close, yeah, that looks pretty booty hole. So I'm gonna sand everything looking like this with the 1500 grit and polish it out in hopes of the whole car turning out like this right here. This right here was a quick hand polisher with the Suds Delete compound. Now when I do the rest of the car, I'm probably going to use the Diamond Cut, which is a product from Meguiar's with the right pad and my bigger buffer machine, and hopefully we can get this paint job looking decent. So I had to take a quick little pause and let my tank fill back up because I forgot to flip the switch over. So I wanted to also show you guys my compressor. A lot of you guys were asking me what size compressor I was using to paint my cars and do whatever I need to do that requires air. It's a Craftsman unit, and it's 150 PSI. And I believe, yeah, I can't pull it out right now, but I believe it's a 23 or a 25 gallon tank. Check it out. It's pretty big. There it is right there. Here's the size of my foot, right? That is size 10.5, and that tank goes all the way to the back wall over there. So it's a pretty big tank that I have. I have like 3 of these. 2 is in the backyard, 1 is right here, because you never know, when one fails you have a backup too. So yeah, I also wanted to mention, guys, that if you have ordered anything from the Built to Drive website, shirts, stickers, so on and so forth. I forgot to mention this in the last video. My cousin is the one who takes care of all of the merchandises that comes in, and he is in the process of moving apartments because his lease is now up. So everything is packed into totes, and they're kind of delayed this week. Today is, I believe, today is the 17th, and I'm gonna let my cousin know, hey, whatever order we still have that's open, please get it out for anybody that's been waiting. Somebody just tagged me on Instagram right now. People that have been waiting, please be patient with us. I totally forgot to mention it. It didn't come to mind right now until I was tagged on social media. But I appreciate everybody who has purchased any stickers, t-shirts, or tank tops from the website. Bear with us a little bit here. We will get it out to you. So I'm gonna get back to sanding a little bit more. I'm gonna try to knock this out, and then when the weather cools down, we can get down to polishing this side of the car, and maybe I'll touch the hood or the trunk, but my goal is at least the passenger side. All right, guys, so what's going to be happening right now is I'm going to be taking off with Alex. We're going to be headed on a long drive to Marco's place. And I told you guys a couple videos ago that he picked up a new car, and I was going to show you guys that soon. And tonight, we're headed over there. I'll be back tomorrow, guys, and we'll continue polishing this car out. As you guys can see, I did a little bit more polish work to show Joe, because he was here earlier. He asked me a question about wet sanding and what it does, so kind of showed him a little bit of the process here, what it actually does, cutting down the paint to get a more mirrored finish the flatter you go here. And I showed him this with a quick polish of the gun delete compound, and damn, that is looking awesome. So I am super stoked for this. I hope you guys are too. If you guys are liking the result just in this little section right here, give this video a thumbs up right meow. And I'm gonna clean up, and we're gonna head on out of here. Lights open already? Damn, what happened to the baby suit, bro? Well, guys, we are gonna crash right now, and Alex got the couch. Marco, see you tomorrow morning.
Latest.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Probably gonna be 10 o'clock for me, but I'll try. I got the guest room, and this house is freaking dope. At first, I thought it was a single story. Apparently, it's a 2-story. With a guest room and a full bathroom. Yep, greeted by some rays. That's awesome. And I got this room. Never had my own full room before because I sleep in a box. But fat boy problems. I cracked the windows. I don't want the neighbors to see me, but yeah. So we're gonna continue this tomorrow. I didn't really show you guys the cars, and we have another one on the trailer that I didn't even know about. So we'll show you guys that tomorrow. It's time to go to sleep.
Oh no, man, let's see if this thing fires up.
Thanks, Sebastian. See.
Marco, it's just made in China, fool.
Cares, I don't give a shit as long as it's worth something.
So they make you buy a whole display case for that one car, right?
That's it, pretty much.
Yeah.
And they put a nice appetizing car too. See? Is it? Silverado.
Chevy Silverado.
Two-tone? Damn.
Oh.
That's
So guys, I had a late start in the day, right? But Marco and Alex got some work done in this hatch. This hatch is freaking awesome to see because this used to belong to my buddy Loretto. But it's in good hands, you know what I mean? Nestor over here had this car sitting for a couple years. Marco put in some work with Alex this morning while I was sleeping. And you guys heard earlier, the car fired over. Sounded good. A few miscellaneous, you know, cell light that we had to fix, which is not a big deal. And look at this guy just standing in the engine bay. Pays to be skinny, huh?
Yeah.
My thighs probably wouldn't even fit through that, bro. Shit. But Marco's just buttoning up a few little things here and there, and then this car should, I'm probably going for a test drive or what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyways, car should be ready to go. So you have the front end for this car, right?
Yep. Got fenders, bumper.
All the original colors. You just need a carbon hood so we can bring this back to its glory days, bro.
That'll be nice. Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Carbon hood for sale. Hit me up.
Yeah, Marco.
No.
If you guys don't know, I showed this car on the channel a while back. Marco has an EM1 that has a carbon hood on it right there. But anyways, so the car I came here to work on is this car. I didn't even know about this car until yesterday. But this is Alex's new car. And if you guys remember this car on the channel, this used to belong to Derek, which we called Snow White. And it got passed around like a whore. So Alex got a hold of it, pulled the engine out of his red hatch, and now it has a turbo engine in it. So what we're doing today is we're pretty much just trying to fit this car, button it up, and you know, get this car running because Race Wars is around the corner. So we're just fitting up the intercooler with the J bumper, which is over there, trying to avoid cutting the grill. So we're going to push the intercooler back, make a new charge pipe somewhere right here, and modify the radiator a little bit. But other than that, it's nothing complicated, nothing we can't do. And yeah, we're just gonna try to button this up today because we're trying to get out of here. Long drive back home, and it's still the weekday, so traffic is pretty heavy. Let's get down to work. It's hot as hell over here, Marco.
Ow. I just hit my fucking leg. Oh yeah.
So guys, Marco got the intercooler mounted. Alex cut out this radiator support to do back door. Marco did the brackets. I did the charge pipes. This side is all done. Done with that bracket or what? Yee. So the reason why this is pushed this far back is because we want to keep this intercooler behind the grill, and you guys saw we test fitted the bumper, and that's golden. And I'm working on, actually I fitted this charge pipe already. I'm actually converting the line right now to -6 so we can get the fuel line hooked up, and I think this is the last piece to the puzzle other than buttoning up everything back up. And Alex is gonna modify a half radiator like I did on H22, where he's gonna cut off about 3 inches of it and then re-weld it, so we can fit it and not have to do the gangster lean. Right now this will get by, and then he's going to get a different T-bracket. Instead of cutting up the JDM EF9 one, we're going to cut up a USDM one, so that way we can preserve the EF9 one, and then that way we can close the hood when everything's all said and done. So right now progress is definitely being made, and if we turn on the car today, guys, I'll definitely share it with you guys.
No, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. That's for sure.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. Yes.
I don't know what I was thinking, but it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Mad Garage.
Mad Garage.
Get it presentable.
Oh, it's presentable even without the front end, bro. My goodness. Got to take off the what is it? The lockup date right there. Yeah, bro. So Alex's car is just about ready to turn on, and everything has been buttoned up. We did the fuel, the intercooler, everything is all tightened down, and then we did just prime it now to make sure we don't have any fuel leaks whatsoever, and I think we're good, really. Ready to go?
Yep, let's go for it.
All right, this is the first start since taking this motor out of the other car and into its new home. We're good. Yeah, I think we're good, bro. Hell yeah. Mad Garage!
Little wink or something. They shut down.
Whole squad out here. Can't believe again that I'm seeing this car in person. It's been gone for so long, and apparently it was in his possession for a couple of years before, you know, Marco took over. And today, with the whole squad, hands on deck, we got that car finally running again. And also Snow White. Well, this is not Snow White no more. It's what?
Blancanieves.
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 Just in Spanish, right?
Spanish, yeah.
Pretty much. And Alex is super stoked. A couple more things to button up with this car before it's ready for race wars, but gave it a wash today. Got the car to turn on. Everything sounds golden. Nothing's leaking. And then I just want to give you guys a quick little rundown on Marco's other cars before we kill this video. So you guys may have seen this car before. It was at the track with us a lot of videos ago, but pretty sure you guys won't remember it. Anyways, this is Marco's sleeper coupe, right? Because, you know, if the hood was closed, you probably couldn't tell anything other than a clean EJ6. But when you pop the hood, it's got a B series turbo, which makes like what? 550, right? With AC and power steering. Right now the up pipe is off because, you know, the up pipe goes to the hood and he runs the car without the hood. So the hood is on the car to prevent it from being scratched sitting on the side or whatever. But 550 horsepower, all-wheel drive. Hold on a second. All-wheel drive. Yep, that is right. Full exhaust, street tires, and I think the fastest this car went was 11.1, and then transmission problem because, you know, it's still stock. And this is just one of many cars. And the second main car, this is the main car.
My baby.
This is the baby right here. I remember this car didn't even have the front end. It had a stock H2B, but this has a built H2B, GSR transmission, speed factory, precision, a whole bunch of goodies. Built by LDL, tuned by LDL, Dennis and Marissa. And the fastest this car went, actually hasn't even tested yet.
With the old setup, I went 10.5.
10.5 in the old setup, and I was there when that happened. So this car makes a ton more power, high boost.
High boost, I think it did 750.
And then
I had to stop.
And then when we ran at the airstrip, it was on low boost about
600.
About 600s. This car is the one he's gonna be taking out to race war, hopefully, and it's all caged and everything should be you know, ready to go to run his class. But the goal is to go 9s and you know, hopefully not break it because stock transmission life. But other than that, this thing is gonna be coming out soon, guys, and I will have videos on it for sure. God damn it, just hit my fucking head. Yeah, but Marco has a whole bunch of other cars. He has a rear-wheel drive CRX you guys have seen before as well too, and obviously the Nova out here in the front. This one is still under work, but it runs, right?
It runs.
Oh, it runs.
Nice project.
Just need a big turbo and a whole bunch of nitrous. And then this one over here is his daily commuter, and the Civic over there is his wife. But he has this as his commuter, EL1 stock B16, and he has the Trackhawk on the side over there as well too. Obviously, I'm still a long ways from home, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna carry this video on when I get back home because I did want to polish the coupe out, but if I continue, you'll see in the next clip. If I don't, if you guys enjoyed today's video, definitely give this a thumbs up. And if you guys want to see all of these cars and a more thorough breakdown, hit the subscribe button.
Follow this car.
And his Instagram too.
This setup is gonna change soon in winter time. It's not gonna be here.
After race wars.
After race wars, this will be a cool
more power, new platform,
new everything.
New everything. So if you guys want to stick around, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.